Chelsea, you know, there is a very old song. Marina, Marina, Marina. Io Marina non l'ho sentita, non mi ha chiamato.
I wanted to come on here real quick to say that I wasn't really sure about the whole Instagram thing, but I have been totally overwhelmed by the amount of messages, DMs, blue hearts, good memories that have been coming my way. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to every one of you. I cannot respond to every message, but I am reading them all. I did not expect that, and I'm really, really grateful. So thank you.
Marina, Marina, Marina. You know, Napoli president don't like Chelsea. For a long time, he always tried to get as much money as possible from Chelsea. Makes life very, very difficult for Chelsea Football Club. But why are we even discussing about De Laurentiis, president of Napoli? Because we've been linked with Vadona. Not going to pronounce his entire name because I don't know how. But if he signed for Chelsea Football Club, we're going to learn how to pronounce his entire name. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Just 1 second, my friend, to help the channel, and you will be blessed. So, Fabrizio Romano came up with exclusive. First of all, Vadona's father came out to say, we don't want to stay here. We want to leave Napoli. And we're going to talk about it at the end of Euros. Basically, I don't want to read every single thing because it's a long statement. And then, the same time, Vadona's agent came out to say exactly the same thing. So they've been talking about it behind closed doors. I think Vadona also knows about this statement, but he made it look like, okay, that is my father, that is my agent, it's not me. Right? So he said, with Conte at Napoli, they have a chance to win the Scudetto and go back to the Champions League. But that is going to be like one more year less of Champions League for us. So we want to leave. So they want to give an excuse of, oh, you don't have a Champions League. We don't want to waste time here. I'm going to play for a team in the Champions League. But beside that, you understand that Conte is not somebody that can develop Vadona because he's not a Conte kind of player. Conte hate with passion players. You have to work hard. 90% of hard work, determination, good attitude, and 10% of your skills. Defensive work, 99%. And just hope that somebody, Diego Costa, is going to be in front and nick a goal. It's Brexit FC football with Conte. It's just like pie and chips. No taste. Horrible. You know, it's just like playing football in a stone kind of pitch with, you know, pieces of glasses everywhere. And you're playing football with your bare feet. I don't know where I'm going with all this, but Antonio Conte, with all the respect, is the last manager to win at Chelsea, the Premier League. A lot of respect, but let's be honest. That guy hate flair players. And flair players like Vadona are going to find themselves as left back or full back or somewhere that you have to defend and suffer and struggle. So that could be one of the reasons why he want to leave, because of Conte, but he got also offers from Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea also been sniffing around trying to get him. But because he talked about the Champions League, Chelsea are not in the Champions League. But that is just an excuse to get away from Napoli, because Chelsea can convince you that, hey, we're going to win the Conference League. We're going probably to win 2 more trophies domestically in England. We're going to play the the World Cup after, you know, Club World Cup after that. So you don't have to worry about playing in Europe because we have plenty of football. You got good money, and we're gonna take care of you. After that, few minutes after that, Napoli president De Laurentiis came out to say we are talking about the salary, about renewing a contract. I don't know what his agent is talking about, or his father. He got a contract here. My focus is on, you know, renewing his contract. And then after that, president, official statement from the club came to say, listen, man, you are under contract until 2027. You are here to stay. You are not for sale. Sending a clear message that there is nothing you can do. We decide, not you, not your father, not your agent. So they sent a clear message. But if the player is so unhappy, they might be forced to sell him, but it's going to be very, very expensive sell. It's going to be on their terms, not on the agent terms. So let's watch this development. Do you want Chelsea to sign him? A very, very good player, you know. I think he got more football IQ than Modric. Whoever scouted Modric need to be sacked. Modric got some skills, moment of brilliance here and there, but that brother has zero football IQ. He doesn't understand the structure of football. He doesn't understand the space. He doesn't understand the movement. His moment FC, on his moment, he can dribble when he doesn't have time to think. Get the ball, dribble past everybody, score a goal. But when it comes to the structure, under Maresca, where you have to follow instructions, I don't think it's going to be a good season for Modric. I hope I'm wrong, and I want him to succeed at Chelsea. But whoever made that decision to hijack Modric the last minute, nobody knew about it. It was less than 5 hours. The deal was already done. We hijacked him from Arsenal. He was, you know, begging and calling Arsenal to sign him for month and month. We didn't even care about checking on his statistics or checking on his comps and whatever, because we all knew that he was going to Arsenal. All of a sudden, somebody decided to go for him. Now, we are paying the price from that left-hand side because we don't have somebody. So what if we make a deal? We send Modric over there. We got Vadona plus money on top. It's not going to happen. I'm just dreaming. But if I have to choose between Modric and him, I will go for Vadona because he understands football. Before even Modric signed, remember that we were all over Rafael Leao. That I was pushing. I was making videos. I wanted that brother to come to Chelsea. He was flirting with Chelsea, basically. Reece James on social media all the time, liking Chelsea posts. Before even he signed a new contract at Milan. He signed that contract because he just realized that Chelsea went for Modric. Very sad story, but Modric need to do more than posting positive posts on Instagram and showing tattoos. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's move on. So there was Chelsea scout the other day to scout on Riccardo Calafiori. Remember him? The guy from Bologna. Amazing player, but it looks like he already agreed in principle terms with Juventus. He's following Thiago Motta, who is the manager of Juventus now. And it looks like many Italian players, they like to stay in Italy and play for big teams in Italy instead of going away. But if Chelsea continue to push, probably he might accept finally to come. I still remember, some Italian players that we had in the past and did pretty good at Chelsea Football Club. So he's a bowler. He looks like he's really, really good. And apparently Maresca really rate him and would like to have him at Chelsea, which is going to cause another problem because we have to get rid of some players if we bring somebody like him in the club. So what is the future for Chile? What is the future for Cucurella? Somebody need to be sold if we bring him, but it's a long way to go. All I can tell you is never say never in football. Even if people tell you personal terms are agreed, medical done, just keep in mind that you still have 1% chance to get the deal done. Just like Willian back in the day, already medical done, everything done. And then Chelsea went boom, 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 boom. I hope that Maresca can convince his fellow Italian to come and play for the Blues. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. So the England game was so frustrating. They won 1-0 at the end, which is more important, is 3 points. But awful game. And look at the guy that they trusted. Phil Foden, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shot, 0 successful dribble, 0 accurate cross, nothing in 90 minutes. How can you leave him 90 minutes and you have Cole Palmer on the bench who can create magic from nowhere? Phil Foden is good, but he's been good because he's playing also with world-class players every single position at Manchester City. That was what I was telling people. But somebody like Cole Palmer is playing in a very, very poor Chelsea team, and he took them to the next level. So I don't know what Southgate was trying to do, but awful, man. Awful game today. I'm not happy that my boy didn't play, but I was happy for Mark Guehi. Remember him? Made in Chelsea, through and through. 100% of completed passes, 32 out of 32. He's amazing playing from the back. He won 100% of his duel, 2 out of 2. And won 100% of his tackles. So it tells you overall how good Cobham is on, producing amazing talent. And we don't give them a chance in the first team. We have to sell them for quote-unquote so-called pure profit. And after that, we go and get some average players that we're going to pay more money. We're going to give them ridiculous salaries like Malang Sarr, 120K every single week. But this kid from the academy, they don't need anything. You can put somebody on 30K a week. They don't care. They just want to play for Chelsea, but they don't get a chance. They get more quality, but nobody is prophet in his own land. That's the way it is. Let's try to finish this video with some positivity. Kendry Páez against what team they played? Honduras. 1 assist, 4 key passes, 3 out of 4 long ball successfully passed to his teammate, of course. 3 out of 4 dribbles, 7 out of 12 duel won, and he was fouled twice. We have a gem here. Amazing player. Can't wait until he joined Chelsea Football Club. And also Messino. Everybody knows that the deal is done. Just waiting for the official confirmation from Chelsea Football Club. Michael Olise still in Paris preparing for the Olympics because he wasn't called for the Euros, but he's going to be in the Olympics. And for Colwill, a lot of fake news try to paint him as a bad boy. He wanna go to Germany. He's waiting for his options and blah, blah, blah BS. Don't believe in everything that you hear out there because a lot of fake news.